So, this is my hunter rank. This video is coming out later than intended because I've been busy. But yeah, so hunter rank, you know. First I'm playing Micho. Also, this video is in 2x because it needs to be. And that's all I could do for it. But here's me. I think, yeah, the first kite was psych. Start chasing that woman like a madman. Playing psych without a skin. Grr. A retired psych mine here. Anyways, that's just me, like, following her down, hunting her down. Oh, okay, she's movement speed, man. It's so good. But she decided to bolt over. So, I slam her in the head with the fan. I chair her. That's mostly all I do for that. But yeah, I put a butterfly down on top of her. And the Gravekeeper comes. I get a hit on Gravekeeper. I chase after her like the madman I am. Oh, it was too early of a hit, I know. I'm trying to learn how to blink. Shh. Don't mind how crappy it was. Yeah, at this point, and then Luca comes out of nowhere and stuns me, and she starts pallet spamming, which made me kind of angry. Bam. But then I, like, fucked her in the face, and Luca went to go run off, but I was scared of the stun, so I poked him in the face, too. And then, like, after I finished poking everybody in the face, except that one psych, I chaired psych. I watched Luca very closely. So, the other psych comes to save her, but I'm, like, so totally awesome that I just basically farm her, you know? But she's gone, and I remember where the other psych went, so I started chasing after her, and when they open the gate, I can see her, so I'm just... And then I placed down my butterfly, which it goes on Luca for somehow, and then they, like, merge together here, and it was just like, what? And I was wondering which one I was gonna hit. I ended up hitting Luca, and then it's like... And then I grab Luca. I was like, stay over here. Stay over here. Then I grab Psych. I look for a chair. I sit here. I look for Luca. Because his self-heal is up. He struggles free. And then free Psych. I was like, well, I'm going for a draw at least. Yeah. So he gets out of there, but I still chair Psych. I don't know how I didn't see that chair right in front of me, but I chair Psych, and then I start heading towards the other exit. I checked this one first, and yeah, they got out. So, that's my geisha round. An arrow victory. I was Tarantula at the time of this recording. Now I'm playing Night Watch. Yes, I love Night Watch as a hunter. It's very easy to play, even though I usually only get draws. I trust I will get better one day. Yeah, this... I broke her box. I hit her again. She was in a pallet, so I had to make sure I was on the other side. I cheered her. I saw Knight, and I knew he was gonna get the rescue anyways, so I whacked him. They basically just gave me more presents with that. I smacked that box. I used my speed boost, and I used that wind thing that pulls him closer. And I grab her, and I chair her. again. And now I'm looking for who's coming next. I placed this down because I could see the LAs who healing, and I was just like, no, I won't. And then I realized she was probably gonna die, so I head for a cipher. I get stuck through, which is kind of sad. Use this wind, even though it did nothing. At the time of this recording, I still did not know how to jump, well, in this clip. But I'm taking this man to a chair. Get in that chair. Anyways, there was 2 female dancers at night in this year. This is the only emote I have for him, so I'm just emoting. I don't do this to be toxic, I just do it because I don't know what to do while waiting. Also, he so has my posture. Okay, I look like daily, you know? Sierra gets a hit, and then Nate does this, and I'm just like, okay. So, boink. I boink him. And then I chase after Seer. Seer somehow dodges that, so I hit him. And then I bring him to a chair. Just bring him to a chair. Bam. Chair. And then I'm just waiting around, saluting, because, you know. Anyways, I was waiting for a female dancer here. And then that happened, and I was like, oh. Okay, I really thought this was gonna go on for longer. And then I brought her to a chair, because no mercy in my matches. Anyways, boom, into the air she went. Anyways, that was a flawless, and I teared up in my spider. So, anyways, yeah, this is mostly just another Nightwatch gameplay. I might just turn off my mic and add some music in, because this is not... I don't like doing the voiceovers for, like, the whole thing. I'll probably just turn my mic off until the next round, or if there's anything interesting. So there I get the first hit on Sierra, and then I get my second one. I'm just waiting around the chair here. So I terror shocked the Merc, so that means he was going to fall eventually. And Seer, well, the Merc had Tide Turner, so Seer got a little bit farther away from a chair. Anyways, I went to go look for the Merc, because I was just like this, and then I realized my eye was coming. And then that happened, and then, yeah, and I was just like, okay, well. So, terror shocked Mind's Eye, and I was just like, okay, why is everybody getting terror shocked this round? And then I was just following this. I didn't even know where he went for a second. I was lost, like Loki so lost. So, this is me just chasing him. Mind's Eye does use up her self heal, I think. I also forgot to turn off my notifications for this. And there's a clip of what I was watching, but you know, Z's enjoyer. Merc was still down for some reason, so I guess he didn't have self heal. I go check over here because I thought someone was decoding, but no one was. So now I'm just waiting over here. Waiting. I got too lazy to just do tech. But anyways, yeah. So the rest of this round was just kind of lazy. I hit Seer, and then I keep using Seer because I'm like, okay, dude. Anyways, I get Seer down. And then I go get Merc. I get the Merc. Yes, I get the Merc. I cheer that work while Sierra is self-healing, which I really don't give a fuck about. Anyways, Sierra gets up, I bring this pallet, and I'm looking around like, Sierra, you coming, bro? You coming? And then he starts coming, and I whack him. I stop him. And I cheer him, you know, and then I'm putting my warp over to the cipher to see if someone's there. And guess what? It turned out someone was there. And they were trying to get to my chair, and then I whack them. And then I bring them to a chair, because he wanted a chair so badly, so I just plop him in one. Goodbye. Anyways, that was that round, and this next round doesn't really deserve a voiceover, so, So my first hit's the embalmer. And then it's the painter. And then that happens, so that happens again. I was not happy. But anyways, I'm running after the painter. I used that to slow him down a bit. I think this is where I figure out that I can jump over pallets, you know? Just like, yippee-yay, yippee-yo! Jump over those pallets. So that's just me running around, chasing the painter. I was very mad here, so I wanted to surrender, and then Burgess jumped over, and I couldn't get a hit on him, and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Then I finally got a hit on him, and I expected a cipher pop, but there wasn't one, so I decided to bring him to basement. I cheered him in basement. You know, like one will do. And then I just basement night like a normal person, because like, why wouldn't I? And then Gardner comes in and ruins my hopes and dreams. I do get a hit on Gardner though. But sadly by now I think the cipher is already primed. I don't usually do like an overview, so this is just me. And then I figured out Embalmer was hiding there, and then I think I got him trapped, and then he embalmed himself. So I just ran off towards the next exit. Yeah, I was trying to get there as fast as possible. By the time I got there, it was already open, and I was just like, nope. So, yeah, that's how that round went. And this is the next round. You know, just heading around, like boom, boom, boom. This is just what I do, you know? What I do. But yeah, just playing his night watch. Anyways, I'll probably shut up and put music in for the rest of it. Anyways, I'm chasing first officer, because, like, why not? And then the doctor thought she was gonna get in my way, and I was just like, no, doctor, no. I cheer this little ass. Tinnitus. So, I'm, like, looking around, like, where's tinnitus coming from? Where? Huh? Where? And as I'm looking around, this little bitch woman tries to sneak in here. And then, bam. I hit bro with the last effort. And then I used my wind, because I knew bro was going down. I just wanted some wind. And then I used my wind again, because, like, wind, I need the little points at the bottom. Anyways, absolute sauce. And then I accidentally hit the chair, so I have to, like, and I get him down, and I'm just like, doctor, come here. She's, like, so annoying to kite, so, not to kite, to chase, so I put that down, and then I do go after doctor, because, like, I'm a girl boss myself, so, she keeps putting them belts, and it's, like, pissing me off, so, and then I get stuck on a rock while using my dash, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So I see you just, and then I realized I have confined space, so she can't loop me around here, even if she tried. I don't know what I was trying to do there, and then I completely lost her. So I was just like, okay, yeah, well, gonna go see who's here. Then there was a gardener here, and then I was like waiting to see if she would fold, and then she used both the pallets here, and that was supposed to be a hit, but like, she's using up all these damn pallets, so I'm just breaking all these damn pallets, and then I break another one, because like, why are we using up all these pallets, girl? She's trying to run, so I use that, and then it doesn't work, so I use my speed boost, and that does work, and then I bonk, and then I bonk, and then I chase, and then I chase, and chase, and chase, and then she was trying to dismantle that chair, so I bonked her, again. Like, why do I have to bonk someone like 85,000 times? But anyways, I don't know how I stopped chasing her and stopped going to, yeah, I did, and then I was like, oh, fuck, well, she's gonna get out, so I just ran towards that gate and, like, looked around for her, and then realized she wasn't there, and then I headed over here to see if I could find her here, and I think I actually, no, I just saw her hat. Why did I surrender? I saw her hat. I didn't see that when I was playing, God. But this is my next match, and yeah, basically I'm just, yeah. Also, this whole content creator thing is just because I really like these, and I hope to be like him one day, and IDD is my new hyperfixation right now. So I break her box, and then I'm chasing her, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I break her box again. She only has one box left. But I switch circuits, because what the fuck, I'm not doing that. And the next person I switch targets to is accidentally the doctor who, no, that's the antiquarian. Antiquarian. She's queer, yeah, that's her new name now, antiquarian. And then I switch targets to the composer. I'm just gonna yank myself out. Oh no, that's the patient. Also, patient was gonna go in that window, but I have confined space. So it's just like, no siree. No siree. And then he kited me around here until he could go in that window, which pissed me off, so I chose another new target. This time I chose the doctor, which, no wait, I really wanted to surrender this round. I was just like, okay, well, I get a hit on her, and then I break her box, so she runs off like a little scaredy cat, and she tries to loop me, but I, like, absolutely eat her up, you know, nummy. Auntie comes in, I whack Auntie down, and I'm just like, I will take at least one out. One. Also, my phone hit 20, but like, anyways, I was just waiting for Auntie to die here. And I was just like, are these bitches gate waiting? And I'm just like, oh, no, never mind, they're not, because they just got out. So, anyways, I go back over, and for these next few rounds, I might speed them up even more. Anyways, I sped it up even more, so I'm not going to be able to keep up with this too much, but first I'm starting by chasing the prisoner, and I switched to my patroller, And I don't know why I switched to my patroller, but I did. I get a hit down on the prisoner. Bro has broken the walls, but then I get another hit down on him, and then I see the gardener here. So I get a hit on her, and then she broke the chair, and then he tried to crawl away. Like, who does that? What did I do? And I was blocking off these windows, and then Antiquarian comes in for the rescue, and then I end up terror shocking him, so I bring him back over to his chair, and he gets sent off into the sky, and then I send out a patroller, and then I connect it to Antiquarian's feet, and then I chase after her, and I try to hit her, but she's a little stubborn. But anyways, I do get a hit on her, and I put her down in her chair, and then this perfumer comes in, like a fucking bitch. But I stay true and chase the Antiquarian, and then they pop right as I'm chasing her. But I get a terror shock, so it doesn't matter, and then I put her in her chair, you know? But anyways, everybody else escaped. This one will be a little slower than last time, just so I can keep up. But anyways, I'm just running around aimlessly, like always. Looking for people. I found someone, I can't tell who that is. I think it's a gardener. No, that's a mind's eye. I terror shock the mind's eye. I put the mind's eye in a chair. Like, the Mega Alpha. I can't believe I just said that. Composer comes for the rescue, and then I end up terror shocking her again, so I'm just like, ooh, wow. But I did get a hit off on Composer, and then I'm trying to figure out where that, and I was just like, ooh, I get tinnitus over here, and I chase Composer for a bit, down him, put him in a chair, get my last wind gust, send out a patroller, and then I realized that patroller was actually supposed to be for journalists, and then I thought he was going to get on the coaster and go away. But the coaster wasn't there. So, yeah. And then journalists came to save again. And then Brown got his ass whipped. Whooped. And then there was one cipher left. And I was just like, oh shit, I'm not going to be able to clutch this out, am I? And then I was like, which cipher? And then I saw that and I was like, ooh, juicy flesh. And then I started chasing her. Like the goat I am. And then I terror shock her somehow. I put her down and I was just like, where's the journalist? And then from the corner of my eye, I see a wrinkly, dinkly bitch. And I go after her and she's trying to get out. I know she is, but I terror shock her. And I put her in a chair. Oh, no, they surrender. But anyways. Nothing I watch a match. I accidentally went AFK at the beginning for like 2 minutes, not 2 minutes, 2 seconds, because I was, I get distracted a lot during my rings. But yeah, also part 2 of my trying to rank up to L, part 1 of my trying to rank up to L, Elk is also in my editing today. But yeah, this is what I do. Yeah, I kick their asses. And I got a pallet dropped on me, but I think they thought they were going for a pallet stun with me picking them up. But I was happy they dropped that pallet on me. And then I hit the doctor, and then I murder the barmaid and put her in a chair, and then I go after the doctors. And then the barmaid gets rescued, so I hit that gardener bitch with my fucking car, and then I get barmaid. And then I head back towards where I knew what the doctor was, and it was just like, where are you, you wrinkly dinkly, oh. And then I break that pallet, because like, who do you think you are? Oh, and I finally figured out how to jump over windows, and I was so happy, and I was like, I'm living out my best life, man. I used my speed boost to down the gardener there. Needed some air. And then the doctor came in again, and I was going after this gardener like my life depended on it. Because my win depended on it. And then the doctor was here again. But it's like, I'm not worth it, so. And then I hit the doctor, and then I hit the gardener again. So that was the gardener's last chair. And then I was heading over to a cipher because the puppeteer was here, and I was like, die, puppeteer, die. He did pop it prematurely, so I got him in a chair, and then the doctor got out. So that was a 3-man. But yeah, on to my next round. The speeds of all these last clips will be a little bit different because I'm just like that, you know? Just trying to figure out what makes them shorter but not too fast for me not to talk, so I don't know who I'm chasing here. They're palette spamming though. Is that a meteorologist? Is that a meteorologist I'm chasing? What the heck? Oh, palette spamming meteorologist. Okay. I think I maybe switched targets. Yeah, I switched targets here. To the puppeteer. But I think this round might have pissed me off a bit too much. I was not a happy camper. But anyways, I like murder this puppeteer. I mean, not murder, like hit him a few times. And he was like trying to palette mind game me, and it was making me mad. And then they popped, and I was just like, what the heck? So then I got puppeteer, and then Norton, or the batter, someone's dumbass saved him, and I was just like, one kill it is, you know? If I have to, I have to. But anyways, this round starts off with me just looking for someone, and then I see the blood trail, and then I find this enchantress, which this round made me so mad because this enchantress was just constantly freaking stunning me, and I'm just an itty-bitty tarantula at this point, and I tried blinking her down, but I don't know how blink works yet, but I do for her. And then I think it's forward comes out of nowhere. No, that's the lawyer. And I hit the lawyer, and I was just like, okay, well, come back here, enchantress. Girl stuns me again. And then forward comes out of nowhere, so I'm just like, hey, forward, hi. Come here, I don't like you. And then they pop right as I down forward, so I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, that's kind of rude, you know? Kind of rude. And then they all get out, and I was so mad. So mad. But anyways, on to my next round. This is my next round. I am heading towards all of the ciphers, checking my tinnitus while I pass them. And then my tinnitus detector goes off, and I see this wrinkly, dinkly cunt of a prospector. And I chase him down, and then he tries to go in here, and then he sees, my goddamn, and then batter comes out of nowhere, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm getting out of here, I'm gonna go chase prisoner. So I chase down this prisoner, and then batter comes out of nowhere again. This team is too much harassment. I hit the Merc. As I said, too much harassment, and I get absolutely lost, because, where was my tinnitus coming from? But I start heading towards the cipher. Cause, what the heck? Why didn't I do anything about that cipher? But my phone was about to die here too, so yeah. But, I find it the prospector. No, that's the batter. It's the batter. I find the batter again, and I'm just like, hi, sir. You're not gonna be able to loot me. And then I do that, and I get a hit on the prospector. And I end up somehow not picking up his magnet, because, that makes so much sense. He ends up stunning me against the wall. And that's where I surrendered. I was not doing that. Anyways, I have a rank protection card, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, this round I'm playing as Geisha again. Wow. Geisha. I place some butterflies down, trying to chase this perfumer down. Yeah. So I try to get a hit on the perfumer, but she wasted both of her perfumes almost immediately. So, trying to extend her kite. never mind, I guess she has a third one somehow. But she also wastes that one, because I don't fall for it, and I don't hit her. Because I'm super smart, Keisha. And then I get mad, and I run off, and then the stupid Luca tries to loop me, and I'm just like, no sir, no siree. I get a hit on him. And then I go to switch ciphers. I was checking him long until I could surrender, if I'm being completely honest. Check the cipher. Turns out there was someone there. It was a gardener. And then I somehow terror shocked the perfumer. Even though it wouldn't matter, because I have detention, and I was just waiting here. Because, like, what the heck? I spent so long trying to get at least one. But anyways, that was the last one I needed, so